1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Casmir. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Thank you for those of you who are first checking us out, either from following the Instagram or checking us out on YouTube and deciding to catch us live. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are Crit Cats, and today we are in Chapter 5 of the Tomb of Annihilation. We actually left off last time 2 weeks ago in the first level of the Tomb of the 9 Gods, where we had just slain the spirits of a child and all of her 8-legged friends. And we were just about to open up this sarcophagus and find out what's inside of it. So if you'll give me just 1 second, let me just make sure that I am where I need to be. I am. Okay. So we are at the sarcophagus. So again, we just finished killing everybody. What is the moves? Casmir, you're right next to it, along with what I believe I gave the name. This was Vlad?
Can we see
you move the
map?
player better.
You know what? You know what? I was just talking about earlier how I've gotten better as a DM, and I make the first mistake we've all made. There we go. Can everybody see it now?
Yep. Yeah.
Fantastic. So Casmir, again, you're right next to the sarcophagus right now, along with, I believe this was Vlad. Shaw, bruh. That guy. Everybody loved him. He's forgettable.
I guess I'll start just walking around the edges of this and just checking for any traps that might be inlaid on the edges.
Okay. The sarcophagus doesn't seem to have anything special sitting around it. In fact, it doesn't really look like there's anything holding the lid on.
In that case, I'm gonna give Vlad a little bit of a shoulder.
What's up, bro? Yeah, bro. What's up?
Well, you see, you look like a bit of a strong man. Myself, my arms are not so suited to this kind of work. Would you mind just opening the sarcophagus for me?
You're too kind, brother. I do try to work out all the time so I can impress the babes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Okay.
Indeed.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead. I'll give it a shot. And he's gonna give it a push. He is just going to need to do an athletics check. Just need to pull up his thingy. Oh, bro! It's a bit heavy, bro. I don't know if I could do it by myself. So Lombard's gonna go over there and be like, "It's okay. I'll help you out." And by himself, he pushes off the lid. Okay. And inside, I guess do the people who are in the hallway, do they want to come through this mouth? Now remember, this mouth here, every time somebody passed through it, one of those fires went out, and when that last one went out, that mouth closed on our dear friend Vlad here, doing quite a decent amount of damage. Currently, I believe there is 1 flame on at the moment. As we figured out what the situation was, somebody took the opportunity to climb through after Vlad almost got bitten in half.
I see no reason to step through that at this juncture.
Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna open up the thing. So Lombard, Vlad, I'm sure Weirin and Casmir would be able to kind of see into it from where they're standing. So, all right. So inside, a bundle of faded cloth holds the serpentine bones of Ejaculae, and a staff of the python rests atop these remains.
find.
It's quite nice.
Are there any remains from the ghost that we killed? Or is it just gone?
I believe... It doesn't say. However, it was a flame skull, so I would assume that when it died, the flame just kind of went out and it just kind of became a skull. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember exactly the blow that killed it, so I don't know if the skull would be like shattered into a bunch of pieces.
Oh. I'm gonna walk up and grab the staff.
Okay. As you do that, as soon as you touch the staff, I need you to make a charisma save. You fail.
Shit.
Green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice whispers in your ear. Could somebody tell me what sibilant means? I'm assuming somewhat...
No
Even
idea.
Ken doesn't
Can't see
know.
how it's spelled.
Sibilant. I would assume it's something like this.
Making or characterized by a hissing sound.
Look at that. Context clues, baby.
I'm gonna use the word hissy.
So you hear this voice whisper in your ear, "Let me help you. I promise to be good." So,
Seems legit.
Yeah, seems legit.
it sure do, don't it?
Does it seem okay? I'm not even gonna ask if my player would think that seems legit because I don't think it seems legit.
Oh, you failed the charisma check. This is happening.
I know, but
they're gonna help you.
I'll let you. I have no choice.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, yeah. The charisma save was that choice.
we're in it.
So give me just 1 second. I'm about to give you something.
Oh God.
How do I? Is there a way to give a handout to just one player?
Say what?
Is there a way to give a handout to just one player?
Yeah, you click in journals and just click on that player instead of all players.
In journals. Where's journals?
Like show to players in players journal.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no. Actually...
If you just click on the handout.
Yeah, I'm on the handout right now. It says show to players, edit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Sorry about that. Okay. So, Mirren, you have now received... Well, you can now see a certain card that gives you some information. What she received is Moa's card. She is currently inhabited by the spirit of the trickster god Moa.
Did I see that happen?
You see the green smoke billowing from the staff, coiling around her like a serpent.
This is the coolest thing ever.
And
I'm so happy.
yeah.
And I have a staff of Python.
You have a staff of the Python. The staff of the Python allows you to speak the staff's command word and throw the staff on the ground, and it will become a giant constrictor stake. It's fantastic. All right. And with that, that is all that is in this sarcophagus. So how would we like to proceed? Did any of us search the room or anything like that, or would any of us like to?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we? I don't recall.
I don't remember either. Outside of us starting to see the spider tunnels when we started entering the room.
Give it a look.
Sure. All right, let me just see.
Give her a little look-see.
I just want to make sure I don't miss this incorrectly.
Okay, it's getting dark in here. The sun is going down. I gotta go turn the light.
No worries. Okay, so it doesn't actually say anything about this. So, anybody who would like to search the room, go ahead and roll me a perception. Okay, I'm gonna say Lombard and Weirin have an easy time noticing that right here is a secret door.
Yeah, secret tunnel.
Ooh.
So, did you say Casmir and I noticed? Oh, Lombard and I noticed.
Yeah, the 19
So,
and the
I'm gonna give
22.
Lombard a look and just do this.
So I can't see you. I'm
Nose
sorry. Nose goes. Okay. I guess that's me then. I was too slow despite my nose being very far away from my face. All right. So I'm gonna move Lombard, and we're gonna open up this tunnel real quick, and we're gonna see what's in here. Let me just do a quick little reveal real quick. Actually, I need to move the camera. Here we go.
I'm just collecting staffs. I have 2 staffs now.
Okay.
That's what that led.
Wait a minute. That river, it went to the back door to the secret passage behind this sarcophagus, and then this one now too. If there's another one here, this probably also will lead to the back door. What do you guys think?
Why not?
What do you say? The river thing?
Yeah. See how
Would
it
you
leads
like
to the back
me-
door of the sarcophagus?
I can
Yeah,
check.
and the other one too.
Yeah, maybe we should take the river route, guys. I agree with the doctor.
Well, then that will mean people have to come through that door.
I'm just gonna
Who
go through
first?
real quick and tell Bag of Nails and Zagmira to lock down the square in here. Keep guards at the corners, you know, get ready to throw spells down there, whatever. Just wait for us to come back.
Okay. Zagmira
Oh.
will stand here. Bag of Nails will stand here. And Zagmira will have some of her guards kind of get into some of the corners here.
For a second, I thought you just threw one of them under the bus. I'll leave it up to them.
And then the other wizards.
Oh,
will
don't
stand
worry,
at the
Vlad's
hallway.
coming with us.
Ha cha, bro! Orvex is going to stand a little bit further behind. Hope just he keeping an eye out. As one
It's actually
does.
probably safer if he stands on this side.
You know, that's a real good point. I'm in between safe things here. He's not that old. I don't know why I'm giving him that voice. He's not weak and decrepit anymore. It's been a while since I'll know. It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll find it. Okay. So, we've decided we're going to go ahead and proceed down. Since Lombard's the first one that entered the hallway, he will go ahead and go down the stairs. Let me just check real quick.
So, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Does everybody have the 14 temporary hit points that I gave them at the start of the day?
I do.
I think I lost mine.
Okay.
some point.
I
Aaron,
think I lost
you
one.
look like you took some damage.
Yeah, I think I
What's
lost
your
one.
HP at?
54
Of?
out of 66.
It's 12.
Ooh, I just realized that the last game I played in, I gave my character a long rest. I meant to give Razi a long rest. I gave Murin a long rest. So
Whoops.
my D&D Beyond sheet is not what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Freak shit.
Whoopsies.
At least I know
It's
what my
not?
health needs to be.
I don't think you casted a whole lot of spells.
Yeah,
I
think you
know. I
should
think
be
I know
about a
what all
long
I
rest anyway.
casted.
yeah. The only thing
Uh.
you had your little guy.
My little goblins.
Is he still around?
My little. I I deleted him a minute ago, and then I opened my character sheet to check to see how long he stays, and then I get this is where we're at. I just got
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
realized.
That's okay.
So I'm not sure. Let me check, and I'll let you know.
If you want
It was
him to stay
Conjure
around,
Woodland Bees.
yeah. If he can stay around and you want him to, you're fine to bring him back.
Concentration up to 1 hour. Yes, I'll be keeping them.
Okay.
Did any of them die? Or do I have all 8 still?
Oh, I forgot that there were 8 of them.
I think there are 8. Yeah, I think they're all still there too.
I think
Running
one
them.
died. I think the spiders
Okay.
got one of them. Be honest, I didn't watch the whole VOD.
Oh, I don't have. I can't pull his token into existence. Can you do that for me?
What was the name of it again?
Hold on. I don't remember. He was a mite of some kind.
Might.
Oh, yeah. Just called a mite, I think.
Yes. It's just there's been a lot of uploads today. So.
Should I just remake you GM so you can handle all your tokens? And then you can put like a different token in if you want to wild shape into something or whatever.
I do have a lot of spells and actions that cause me to need tokens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
As long as it's not gonna like grant me ridiculous spoilers.
I mean,
I'm
all you
fine
have
with
to do is when you jump into the game is push rejoin as player. There you go. So you have to rejoin as GM now in order to make tokens.
that. Well. Wow, the music stopping when I reloaded Roll20 really messed with the vibe.
It's alright, give it a couple seconds.
while we are doing that, Lombard will step into the water. This water, nothing's going on with it. It's 5 feet deep, just like it was in that pool. However, it is flowing towards the east.
So it's probably connected to the other waterway. What can Lombard see from there?
That's a good point. I'll go ahead and reveal areas.
Where's the rejoin as player thing?
In settings?
I knew my skills in willful ignorance would pay off one day. I can literally just pretend that I'm not seeing things. And my brain will not store the information.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say that we can pretty much see down the ways here.
Ooh, that looks like a waterfall. Is there like the sound of rushing water?
You can definitely hear the sound of water rushing. Not sure if you'd hear the kersplat.
Maybe we could send a couple of mites to scout it out.
Maybe
Yeah,
One
we
can I
way
do
and
could.
one
that?
the other.
I don't see why not. Are they smart enough to be able to, like, communicate what they saw?
They do whatever I say. Let me check. I think they speak common.
Or Sylvan or something.
They speak something I speak.
Because
They're
you're
big
controlling them,
creatures.
would you be able to communicate with them properly? I would assume so.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. I'll just allow it. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna double
They have
check
an
it.
intelligence of 10. They speak
They
Sylvan and
obey-
Undercommon.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I
they
speak
obey any
Sylvan.
verbal
You
command
speak Sylvan?
you issue
Perfect.
them.
8 bomb. So yeah, go ahead and send them
I knew
on.
that was gonna come in handy.
Send them on over.
Right. They're gonna look over that way, and they're gonna look over the other way. See what they can see.
Oh, they're gonna head away from the rushing water sound?
No, they're gonna go both directions. I'm gonna split them, send them both directions.
Okay, I gotcha. So I'll follow what the current token is doing at the moment, and I'll just show that one for now. Come on, polygon reveal, please. Thank you. There we go.
And they're gonna check by the rushing water sound for sure.
Yep.
And they fly. I should know that.
Doubtful. They have like other abilities. They can burrow and climb though.
Small
So they could
place.
just climb along the roof of the cavern. Ooh.
As they come to this, they come across this large area. The underground river plunges down into a dark, rocky chasm. Cold air swirls up from below like the breath of some monstrous creature. Through the gloom, you spot an ornate treasure chest resting on a ledge opposite.
The beauty of having minions, okay? I'm gonna tell them to go get the treasure chest, go open it, and bring the treasure back to us. Can they do that?
Can they get to
They can climb the
ledge?
walls.
Let me just check and make sure, because a lot of these things have special rules. Let me just make sure you're good there. Okay, so because they have the ability to climb, would they need to make an athletics check to climb?
Nope.
Cool. I'd say that they
No,
could
that's
just...
all they do
I'll
is
say they
climb
can
and
just-
burrow.
Cool. Then I'd say that they can just kind of make their way over there. So if you want to move the token.
I'm sorry. I was looking at something.
Alright, just let me know when they decide to try to open it.
They're gonna try to open it right now.
As soon as it touches it, a mimic appears
The mimic.
and immediately attacks.
Damn.
My mites are gonna die.
Only 2 of them.
I guess we could roll initiative for this.
I'm gonna. How about they just run away and come get us? Can we assume that they would do that? They're like 2 feet tall.
So they're touching this
Just
chest
following
as it's
orders.
attacking them. It's definitely going to get an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
Even if they beat its initiative.
Are they going to move directly to the wall in order to get away, or are they going to move the opposite way across the ledge?
They're probably going to use their action to disengage and then climb the walls.
Okay.
Back to the walls.
So they get away, and the mimics go.
Can mimics climb?
Doubtful.
No.
Especially not a
Do you
treasure
guys think
chest
maybe
shaped
it's a
one.
double bluff and the mimic actually has some treasure?
Is that a thing?
Double bluffs are a thing.
Okay, so they come screaming down the hall and we hear them scream, I assume. Casmir's in the way, though.
I'll say you can scooch around people. Lombard will kind
Okay.
of move out to the side so people can start shuffling in. Ha, Cha, what was that, brother? Ha!
They said there's a mimic in the waterfall.
Oh, fuck, bro. That's fucked up.
Well, I'm gonna go help them.
Okay, you're gonna help them. You're gonna go back and
Are
bring
you
them
guys
with you
gonna
to
go
escape.
help them too? You guys don't want to fight the mimic? You're just gonna leave it alone?
I mean, I could take a look, but I don't. I mean, it seems to not be a very large area, and it's a very big pit. We can't see the bottom of it. That seems foreboding. It would be a shame if
These
we
little
had
gremlins are like
be a shame
running
if we
around in
took
circles. That
damage.
must be just freaking out because the treasure chest came alive.
It speak. What would y'all like to do? Lombard will follow the party because Lombard knows too much.
I mean, if we just pelt it with ranged attacks, it has no defense.
It's
We
true.
could just kill it, but then it probably doesn't have any treasure anyway. It really just depends. I have a feeling we're gonna find out where this waterfall goes later. And so maybe we want to clear this out in case we need to use this as an escape route.
Maybe.
You regularly climb waterfalls, Doctor?
No, but your mite friends can.
Yeah. They do go chasing waterfalls. We stick to the rivers and the lakes that we're used to.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. Which ones of us are like really good with range stuff?
Yeah, let me check that.
Because I know
I'm
Lombard's
not, but
his
I got
javelins.
vicious mockery.
I'm not
True.
super good with range, but I'm capable.
I mean, at this point, it's sort of academic. We're just gonna keep throwing spells and shit at it until it's dead, right?
That's true. It's just if we can speed up the
It
process.
has no defense.
That is true. That's a good.
I mean,
a
I'd just
very
say
good point.
that because it's gonna die anyway, why bother rolling? It has no defense. It has no way to attack us, right?
You know what? That's a real good point. So we'll just say it's gonna take. It'll take probably
rounds.
like a minute and a half to 2 minutes of just constantly.
That's
throwing
18 rounds. I think we can kill it before that.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. We're pretty high leveled at this point. Like, I mean, a javelin will do 1d6 plus 4. So that's just me. on
Don't
the
you
weak
have
side.
that neat throwing ability
No,
now
that's
with the
that's a
Golden
good-
Stein?
That's also a good point.
You don't
I
want to
have
waste your
ice
javelins.
knives.
I mean, you could just use frostbite. You could just spam it until it's
Frostbite.
dead.
That's
Right? Just do it
I
for
also
free.
have firebolt. I could just
Yeah, there you go.
throw
You
firebolt.
just spam spells.
Yeah, and they're cantrips, so they're literally unlimited. So
Casmir, you got attack cantrips too, right?
yeah,
Only boom
So,
and
yeah.
blade.
Blade.
we'll just say it takes a minute, 6 rounds, and this mimic is.
That's 10 rounds.
You're right. All right. Either way, it's gonna take a minute because we're gonna walk over there, we're gonna
Okay.
kill it, and then we're gonna find out that it was just a mimic and it didn't have anything interesting in it, and then we're gonna turn around.
It did not have any
Alright.
treasure.
It didn't. There was nothing.
Ah, that. God damn
It
it.
was just a It's a nice little fun troll.
That
face.
is a fucking great place to put a mimic. I'm not gonna lie.
When I saw it and when I saw that there, I was like, oh my god, I get to put a mimic in.
That's so good. Because anybody who actually climbs over there is gonna be like, fuck.
Dude, I am so excited
They
for y'all
worked
to see
so hard to get there.
I'm
dude.
so excited for y'all to see some of these monsters in this damn fucking dungeon.
It's
Holy
like,
shit.
yes.
Like yeah,
These monsters are giving.
Like yeah, they might kill you, but like oh man, it was so fun putting some of these. I spent an hour putting together a character sheet for an NPC y'all might never meet. That's fun. I gave him a story and everything, and I was like, I got done, and I was like, we might never meet these guys, or this
Dungeon
guy.
Master, hyperfixation, go burn.
Listen, listen, don't worry about it. Okay, so Casmir, you're up near the top there. This is the top of the map. It's a little bit difficult for me to kind of move my camera in a way that is comfortable for me. So just give me just a quick second here. I will do my best to show what I can to you.
Uh-huh.
So this very straight wall is actually above us. This river is flowing below whatever you're seeing directly to your left.
By how many feet?
Oh, that is a damn good question. However many feet it took us to get down those stairs. I'd say
Probably
probably
about 10 or so.
yeah, I'd probably say about 10 feet.
So someone's gonna need a boost if they want to get up there.
Well, so these walls are closed. You are in essentially a cavern. There's a roof above you.
Uh-huh. So the room's sealed off, essentially.
Yes. You cannot get past this wall from where you're currently at.
Water doesn't flow under this part.
Water does flow under it, yes. So I guess you'd probably be able...
If you go there, you can probably see what's on the other side.
Yeah, 100%. You'd be able to see what's through.
What about this thing here? Is it just some random...
It's just
circle
kind of where...
part out
yeah,
below?
it's just some rock that's jutted out from it. Nothing...
Okay.
Nothing actually special about that one, actually.
So
Let's
as
see,
I...
what you see from there is probably about to there.
Oh. Okay.
And you can
So
pass
how-
under this. You are not blocked. You are able to pass into the other water.
Okay.
Just so you are aware. If you do want to continue moving, you are able to do so without any difficulty.
I guess I'll turn back and relay that to everyone.
All right.
Just keep going.
There's a way forward, yes?
If that is what we want to do, then I shall. And I will slip through this little canal waterway.
To you, it probably just looks like the rest of the waterway.
Right. And I guess this room has nothing interesting on this side of it, yeah?
No, it's just blank wall.
Just one wall. Okay. Well, nothing else for it, I guess. Just moving up.
Well, we know where the river goes, I guess.
Not interesting, it would seem. So, do we go back to the scary room with the eye thing, or maybe we should start heading back?
So, if we go back to the room with the eyes, is it gonna like blast us if we go through it because the darkness isn't there anymore?
You metagaming?
Or is the darkness still there?
The darkness
I mean,
is
the darkness has been gone for a bit because it's been a lot longer than the 15 minutes.
So that's a problem because if we try to go back the other way, the thingy's gonna chomp down on us, right?
Yep.
No,
gonna have
actually,
place.
coming the other way, it doesn't do that, right? It's only going in.
one way to find out.
There is.
We've got some-
I don't know, but there was also that like weird great hatch thing in that first hallway where Casmir fought that shadow demon. Maybe we could yell up there and maybe like have the gods try to like lift it up so we could climb out. Maybe like this area.
Worth a shot.
This area right here, maybe. I mean, they'd definitely be able to hear us. Let me just go ahead and just.
Oh,
the
the
rest of this.
guards! I thought you said the gods. I was like, that's really
That's what I
of you.
said. Yes, the gods. Guards. Gods.
Well,
What with
I
the
guess it's time
wizards
to
and
use
such.
my outside voice inside.
Like
Got
Vlad
the,
here. Oh, cha,
Good
bro,
old
I'm a god.
thaumaturgy. Gonna scare some people maybe, but yeah, I'll yell out to them.
Hey, we're down here. Could you give us a hand with this big old crate?
One of the red wizards walks up to the grate and says, "What? Who's that?"
Casmir.
Oh.
I'm
one of the party members.
What are you doing
remember
over
me?
there?
Of course.
How'd you get there?
Well, we went the long way around, you could
Oh.
say. But this grate, could you
That seems
fetch some
inefficient.
of those frogs to pull this up?
Yeah, give me a second. And he takes his time strolling back over to where he was. All right, Chad, Tad, and Brad. Get your adses over here and lift up this grate. All right, they are going to make athletics checks. Actually, let me make sure that is the right check. There is a
Knights
specific
could have just climbed up there and opened
Actually,
it.
just a strength check. So we
They
can't.
can probably be doing that at the same time.
Yeah, they're gonna.
they're
it's,
working
it's,
on it
yeah,
from
it's,
both sides.
Yeah, combined strength score that they have to do. We can't actually do anything from the bottom.
Started from the
The
bottom.
knights can.
No, we can't manipulate the grate from where we are.
Oh.
So 11, 17, and 20 all together is more than enough to lift up the grate. So this grate is now open, and the guards kind of stand back, except for we'll say that one's Tad, and he starts helping lift people up and out. So everybody is free to
Thank you.
get back into there. Oh, sure thing, brother. Ha ha. Oh. Oh, thanks, Tad. Oh, you're welcome, Vlad. Ah, bro. Shit. I just rolled it. Oops. Okay. So now that we're back up here, what would we like to do?
We've got one more room to clear before we can head downstairs.
There is another hallway.
Suppose I should probably check this out then. Just in case.
Okay, so Casmir, you're gonna go up there. All right.
Looking for traps.
All right, give me 1 second here. Let me just get to that stuff. I didn't think about using that hatch until like just now, so I had to scroll back up to it. Okay. All right, you are free to take 1 or 2 steps into this hallway. All right, give me just a second, and I am going to read some stuff after I show you some stuff.
Yes, the reading of the stuff.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm actually not going to show as much as I originally was planning. There. Okay. Carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor, blocking the passage near its northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
All right. I guess I'll move back and look at the doctor.
Hey, doctor. There's something about birds on the wall. Is there any, I don't know, mythical stuff about birds and I don't know, whatever?
Is there?
I don't know, Casmir. Is there?
Well, shit. There is a mighty big propeller here. I think it might be made of adamantium, and
I was asking the dungeon master.
I'm sorry, could you repeat your question?
Is there anything that I would know in my studies as an archaeologist about the significance of the birds?
It doesn't say anything about the birds. It seems to be more of just the decoration of this hallway. I will also say that this propeller is not currently moving. This thing is stationary.
Ah, interesting. You can't see what's behind it?
I'd say you can kind of see bits and pieces, but you can't really get a full picture. So it'd be more of like a...
What do I have to do to attune to something?
You have to sit with it for an hour.
Kind of like this kind of situation.
Uh-huh.
You can also
Okay.
only attune 3 magic items.
And so I'm still like, you know, looking for traps as I'm
So,
guess gonna...
if you want to go ahead and check the room, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oof. Oh, I'm very sure there's nothing here.
You don't notice anything.
And away
So,
we
stop.
go.
Upon standing there, this was one large pressure plate. And as soon as you stepped on it, it pressed down, and now the propeller is speeding up.
I'm gonna move back.
Maybe come back and let the mites go across the ceiling.
Is there space on the ceiling to get past this?
There
Well,
is
they won't be
not.
standing on the pressure plate.
True. This propeller is now slowing back down.
See, there you go.
Okay.
It is going to take us a bit of time before it fully slows all the way down, but it is ever getting slower. Not too much time.
Well,
One
now
would think
that I
maybe
know
about
that,
a minute.
can I mess with this mechanism here?
In what way?
Well, I guess
Disable the pressure
try-
plate.
yeah, try lift it up, maybe with a crowbar, and then start fiddling around, see if I can work it out, and see if there's a way I can disable it.
So, it's a really, really big pressure plate.
So it's heavy.
It's very heavy. It would take a lot to... Alright, it's not saying you can't, but due to the fact that it doesn't say you can, I'm not going to make it necessarily the easiest thing in the world.
Right.
Go ahead and try, but you're going to have to roll me athletics to jam something under this massive slab of stone.
That's fair. 18.
I'll allow it. I'll say that does it.
Okay. So I wedge something in, lift it up, and then is there another roll to mess with the mechanism, or just like holding the pressure plate from like going down?
You're just holding the pressure plate from going down.
Okay.
And I'll
Well,
say
that's
because
something.
it's jammed, none of it can properly move. So standing on the opposite end of it isn't going to trigger it either.
Oh, nice. Oh, well,
Because
that's
you've
cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll look to the obvious.
Don't worry, I fixed it. It should be fine.
I guess I'll just approach very cautiously and then wait for this to slow.
Sure thing. After a minute has passed, the blades have completely slowed down and are motionless once again.
Uh-huh. And you said there's 5 blades, right?
There are 5 blades.
Is it possible to crawl between them?
Yes, there is enough space, and because they're not moving, it doesn't take you much to get past them. All right, give me just 1 second here. Okay. All right.
You know what, guys? I could really use the company right now. I've got bad vibes from this room. There's a lot of good things here. I'm sure there's a lot of great things here. But that means there's probably something just as bad.
Well, I would scoot past these blades, but you're unfortunately in the middle of the hallway, Casmir.
I don't want to go.
Well, as you
any closer.
approach, a deep pit opens up at the entrance to this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, three treasure chests, holy shit, sit on stone daisies. I think I said that correctly. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron, and the chest on the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost. I'll go ahead, Casmir, because you're at the entrance. I'll go ahead and show the entire room at this point, so just give me 1 second. I'll do some quick little revealy-doos. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Man, this fog of war
Okay.
shapes are just all over the place. It's like my drawings when I was in kindergarten. Okay. All right.
So, so it's just down, right? It just goes down here.
Yes, it is 20 feet
But
deep.
this is the same height as
Yes.
I am.
Yep.
I think I've got the jumping ability to make it over to here. I don't
Yeah.
remember run
You could
across.
just hold onto a rope and Lombard could swing you over there.
True.
Casmir, we could just send the gremlins.
I mean,
or
we
that.
can, but we need to move at some point. Do you not get that sense of foreboding? Something is going to happen here.
Oh yeah, we could kind of vibe.
Okay.
Oh my god, so this is the room that is leaning over the underground river, right guys? We're getting that sense? Can we tell that from the shape of things? Like the shape of the place
Feel-
that we're
I
in?
feel like if you have like a general sense of the layout, you'd probably know
Okay,
that.
so let's be careful about maybe the floor falling in.
I think the river is probably the last of our worries, to be fair. I mean, I'm already wet. My boots are soaked.
Also-
what if I get dropped into another river?
Now that
Yeah, maybe the left treasure chest will make you fall into the river.
Casmir
Okay,
is
well,
in the
bludgeoning
room,
damage is a thing.
across the room from you, you find the skeleton key wandering around the room. And as it sees you, it rolls initiative.
Fight the
Skeleton
key?
You're gonna fight the skeleton key. So what? You wanna fight about it?
Oh, I could have uses for you. Come to me, my friend. So we all roll the initiative now?
Weirin, because you're actually yes. Everybody who's going to get into the room should roll initiative. Let me make sure I have the turn order up. Sorry. All right. Give me just 1 second, and I'm gonna have to. Yucky. All right, there's that.
There's actually an initiative button.
You're right. I clicked the wrong thing. Oopsies. There we go. Oof. There we go. Okay, everybody's parsing into it. Let me go ahead and get Lombard in there.
Well, this is a speedy key.
All right. Do we have anybody with us? Did we take Zagmira, Bag of Nails? Anybody? Is there anybody else in the party that should be in?
The mites.
I'll have them move on Destiny's initiative.
I think I'm supposed to roll them their own initiative. I was just
Are you?
looking at
Okay.
theirs. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll it. I'm sorry if I'm on my phone a little bit. My sister is no. 3. So the mite's got a 3.
Fantastic. I'll have Zagmira with us. And we'll also let Bag of Nails join in on the fun.
How tough is this thing? We need all this backup.
Well, I mean, they're just with us. We're not. We probably won't. Actually, you know what? Bag of Nails is all the way at the back of the line. We won't even add him in because he's not going to make it there in time. Okay. So let me just go ahead and get everybody. Okay. Wow, the skeleton key is going to move first. Okay. All right. So the mite is standing directly here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's 8 of them.
Right. I don't really know how to handle that one the best, honestly. Do we want to put 8 mites in here?
I figure they'd be crawling on the ceiling, right?
They're
True.
pretty small. They're like 2 feet tall.
True. It's just
we
a lot of
can
it's a lot of tokens.
How about this? We can assume that they are swarming within a 3x3 radius with the token in the center.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well the skeleton key is going to attack some of the ones right here. Now let me just make sure. Yeah, the actual walls here are only about 15 feet, and this thing has a climbing speed, so it's going to kind of climb up the wall, and it's going to try to just stab at one of those guys with a dagger. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. For 5 piercing damage. Okay, and with that, it's going to move on to Casmir.
Alright. So, 20-foot drop if I wanted to go down there. And I guess that what's it called? That's not tomb. The sarcophagus or whatever. That's only like what, 5 feet up?
It's sitting on the ground at the bottom of the pit.
Right. Well, that would be 10. Yeah, that could work actually. I don't really want to run around a room that I haven't checked, but, well, take a little risk and move myself over to here. And if nothing bad happens, then I'm going to make an attack.
Okay, you're fine.
Alright. Well, going for a booming blade then. Let's see if we can hit. 26 to hit.
That hits all day.
Neato. Well then, that would be a solid 25 plus. Let's see what the booming blade does.
He's
Plus an extra 6, and
Jay.
Sorry, did you say something? I
Yeah,
missed
no,
it.
no. He's dead.
Okay.
He died so goddamn quickly. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, he's dead and gone. Let me just I just need to check something.
That was
quick.
quick.
I do apologize. Yeah.
You know, that looked a little tougher than I thought it would be. You know, just kind of went right through. Ah. So, what was the skeleton key exactly? What did that look like?
It's a key, bro.
Just a
Did you see the
sentient
token?
key? I saw like a
Honestly,
little bit.
honestly, I
It just
wondered
looked
the
green.
same thing. I'm just.
All right. So, now that you have killed it, you notice that when it dies, it leaves a skull that extends into a carved key-like shape.
Usually one for keys, but you know what? Maybe for this I'll let it go and give one a try. I guess I'll pick up the skull key.
Sure.
Can we move into the room?
Yes. Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry, everybody. I'm afraid I made everybody very claustrophobic.
Let's have a look at that key, shall we?
Oh, by all means. I'm a little hesitant about just sticking it in holes, you know? More than usual.
Precisely. Does my passive 21 investigation turn up anything?
Looks like it unlocks something really, really important.
Do any of your myths perhaps tell you about 3 types of chests?
I'm
It
gonna
looks-
guess no.
It looks a bit too large to fit into any of the keyholes in the chest in this room.
I'm gonna cast Frostbite on the icy chest. Can I do that?
Give me 1 second. I'm checking to see if there's
Oh, I
anything
thought my
that-
screen was frozen.
Nope, just checking to see if it matters. Nothing happens.
Doctor, would you mind
However, the chest
lowering me down?
does kind of like, when you hit it with the frostbite, the lid just kind of like flaps open as if it's just already open and
Oh,
not
lovely.
locked at all.
I'm gonna walk up and look inside it.
Okay, as you open it up, a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole is set into the underside of the chest's lid.
One's golden, is that right? Middle chest?
That is a
Is
rusted
it?
iron.
Can I turn the key?
You cannot move the key at all. Adamantine clamps prevent this thing from being turned or manipulated.
Casmir,
Yes?
wanna check this out? Look at this
I
key.
mean, I was going to go down there, but why not? Aha, there is indeed a key in there. And gold, no less. Ah,
Duck.
what, you want to split it, Myrtle? What is this?
Do you think you can get it out?
Well, maybe you can get it out. I don't know about turning it, but sure, let's give it a try. Can I just pull this thing right out?
Nope.
Nope, okay.
The key cannot be removed or manipulated. The adamantine clamps are holding onto it real tight.
Oh, I thought maybe with his special skill set he'd be able.
Sadly not, even with my special skill set. But I fear that one of these chests may have some good or bad secrets for us.
So as you walk
What do
away,
the other 2 chests look like?
sure. So one is made of dark onyx. The other one is made of rusty iron. As you walk away from that other chest, however, I would assume you'd probably close it? Or do you leave it open?
I leave it
guess.
open.
Okay,
Yeah,
you leave it open.
I guess I'll open up this bronze one just to
As
see
you
what's
open
inside.
as you open up
It's
this
rusted.
chest, this chest also opens up quite easily, and it's not locked. As you open it up, A 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole is set into the underside of the chest's lid.
Ah, now they're just teasing us. Well, there's only one left.
Oh, let me guess.
A golden
It opens
key.
right up.
As you open it right on up, a 3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole is set into the underside of the chest's lid.
Okay, I've
Have you
seen
closed
action
any
movies.
of the chests? Or are all of them open now?
No, they're all open.
Okay.
We all need to turn a key at the same time.
You cannot turn the key at all because of the adamantine clamps. They cannot be removed
But
or
what
manipulated.
if we all tried to turn the keys?
None
at
of
the
them
exact
can
same
budge
time?
because of the adamantine clamps in each one.
Actually, you're not a Lombard.
I'm going to go ahead
you
and I'm
mind-
going to close one of these chests just to see what happens. And when I do so, a muffled click sounds from the lid as the clamps around the key release.
Ah.
Okay.
Maybe open it back up.
As I open it
I've
back
got
up,
an
a
idea.
3-inch long gold key protruding from an adamantine keyhole is set to the underside of the chest
that
lid, and
locks
the
it.
adamantine
Got
clamps
an
are
idea.
back in place.
How big are the chests?
Big enough for you to fit inside.
Oh, I was gonna send the goblins, but
That's
Yeah,
that might be a
Let the
move.
mites do it.
yeah. So I'm gonna call my little gremlins over, and I'm gonna have 3 of them, each one get in a chest.
Okay.
And we're gonna close them all in the chests, and I'm gonna give them instructions to turn the key after the chest is closed.
As the lid snaps shut with the mites inside, they are able to turn the key. Upon doing so, the chest locks and clamps snap shut on the key. And as each key is turned, you notice on the top of that sarcophagus, at the bottom of the pit, a button magically appears. One
Cool
for
button.
each chest.
Okay. Gonna send 3 mites down into the pit to push the buttons on the sarcophagus.
Okay, the sarcophagus lid. Give me 1 second here.
This just made
It
this
is-
whole thing so much easier.
It is the sarcophagus lid is carved. There's a stylized image of a Sioux monster. The lid cannot be manipulated, but there are buttons on it now. Each button correlates its chest. There's one that is made of onyx, there is one that is rusty iron, and one is silver.
So they tried to push the buttons and nothing happened, or
So are they gonna? Okay, so they're all gonna push the button simultaneously.
Mhm.
Okay. The onyx one. I need one of your mites to give me a Constitution save.
so if his constitution is 11, then what does he get on a saving throw?
That's a good question.
No bonus. Unless it's... Yeah.
Matching is a pass, right?
Correct.
He passes. And so the chest unlocks, allowing him out. So that one is fine. All right.
So pushing the onyx button on the sarcophagus allowed the other mite out of the chest.
So the onyx chest is now unlocked. It was able to be opened, and he can leave if he wants. He can get out of it if he wants to now.
And he's
The
gonna get
button
out
has
for
been
sure.
pressed. Now the rusty iron button. Are these mites like wearing anything like metal or anything like that?
Are the mites wearing any metal?
Yeah, are they like wearing anything?
No.
Okay.
They have just like baggy clothes on. They like baggy tunics
Yeah,
and stuff.
I figured. Okay.
They have
So
daggers.
Oh, they do have daggers.
Their
Sorry.
daggers corrode into worthless piles of rust.
Lovely.
But his chest
It's
also
a good thing none of
unlocks.
us went in there.
Yes.
But what?
The chest is also unlocked and he can leave now. But his dagger is no more.
Okay.
All right, the silver. I need that one to also make a Constitution saving throw. That one
7.
fails.
Ooh.
Taking
Holy fuck, dude.
39 force damage.
That'll
Sorry,
kill
it
him.
wasn't supposed to be cold. Oh, wait, no, it is cold damage.
Pop.
Sorry. Yep.
That'll kill him no matter what. He has 7 HP.
Yeah, he would have taken half as much on a successful roll, so it would have killed him anyways.
Just
But now
open
that
it up
all
and just
3 buttons
flush
on the
it open.
sarcophagus lid have been pressed, the stone sarcophagus turns into transparent crystal, revealing a mummified, monkey-like creature within. Clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace.
Neat.
Very neat. Lombard, you need a new mace?
I don't think I do, but it does look very nice.
Can druids use maces?
Yeah. I
You
doubt
know,
I'm proficient.
I can also use that.
That's what I
perhaps.
asked.
Oh, I'm sure
Weapons.
she can.
Oh, actually, yeah, I am proficient.
Okay.
Well, Murin, would you like a new mace to go with your nice 2 staves?
I'm hoarding all the new stuff. I don't feel
Actually-
like that's fair.
I don't know. I think Casmir could probably use a new weapon. You have 2 staves already, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for me, I won't be able to use it as effectively, sadly. Like, for me...
Don't you have a level in Hexblade or something?
Oh, I can use it, but I won't get any sneak attack, which would be...
Okay, well, I suppose I'll take it. I'm gonna jump down. Wait, can I get in
Don't
there and
do
get the
that.
mace? Yeah, hold on. Can I get in there and get the mace? Like, is it accessible?
The sarcophagus is still closed.
Okay.
It's just all made of crystal now.
Does it seem to be a brittle crystal or
It
like a diamondy
It
type
does seem to be
crystal?
like a very, very like brittle. Wouldn't take too much.
How well rooted are these treasure chests? Could I like loop some rope around them so people could climb up and down?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you wanted to yeet them into the pit to break the crystal.
Nah.
We can't do that too, though.
Okay.
So, who would like to go down there? I'm personally okay.
I nominate
I'll grab
Lombard.
that.
He can smash the lid really well.
I very much can. All right. Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stand right here.
Putting Dr. Banner on the job.
I'm gonna swing the big ol' golden stein, which will definitely hit it no matter what, simply because of a plus 11. What's its?
Damn.
It shatters, and upon doing so, a Sioux monster mummy appears and activates the Mace of Terror.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody in the room needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I had to be wisdom.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Oh, apparently so am I.
Okay,
What does
Lombard,
the doctor
Lombard
fail
and
his
Dr.
wisdom
Cox
save?
are terrified. Lombard begins trying to scramble up. Well, actually, I guess we're going to all roll initiative, so give me just 1 second here. I'm just going to remove turns. Please don't roll just yet. All right, everybody go ahead and roll their new initiative.
8. Very nice. And for me mites. The mites rolled a 20.
Fantastic. Lombard
Casmir
rolled
still
a
goes first.
Lombard rolled a
Casmir always.
4. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Okay. Is that... I'm going to let y'all decide if anybody else joined us at this point into this room. Did
Meh.
anybody else come along?
That's
Okay.
I
fine.
mean,
I don't.
Let's do
if
this.
it becomes an
Okay.
issue,
Yeah,
Zachmir and
we can,
Baganails
we can yell.
one
down
of them
the
can
hallway.
like hop over
100%,
here and just
100%. Okay. Well, in that case, it's the four of us against the Sioux monster mummy. Now, Casmir, what's the move?
Death from above. We're doing this. I am jumping in, and I'm gonna try jump on top of it with my rapier pointing down. Try to like land on it to cushion my blow somewhat. But if it doesn't, well, you know, Casmir likes to jump off of shit. So here we go. So we're gonna booming blade it for 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that is 24 plus 3. 3. That's not ideal, but yeah, plus 3 thunder damage. And I guess I should get off of it now that I've. Guess gonna finish here.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you, or do you have anything else?
That is it. Should I roll some falling damage? I mean, I did jump on this thing, but it is 20 feet, right?
So, this is a Sioux monster, so it's a bit bigger. I would say that it wasn't that much of a fall, and because you landed on the Sioux monster, I'm not going to make you take any damage from that.
additional falling damage as damage on the attack then?
Sure, roll me... What's normal fall damage? 1d10?
It's a d6 per 10 feet.
D6? Roll me 1d6. I would say that landing on his shoulders negates the second 10 feet. So an extra 5 damage.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'll do that, and I move back here. I can't really use my cunning action to do much, so I guess, yeah, that'll just be the end of my turn. On to Dr. Richard Perry Cox.
All right. Dr. Cox, I will remind you, you are currently terrified.
Yeah, so I can't, like, make attacks against this thing.
Correct.
Which is not an issue, I don't think. So, I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery against it.
Okay.
To be like, hey, ugly, up here.
Are you able to do that despite being terrified?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
cool.
making an attack roll.
Oh,
You have to
I
move away
gotcha.
from him as well.
Yeah, you do have to spend your movement getting away. But I don't know if
Do
you
I have to do that first?
I don't know if you have to.
What does it say?
Let me
Hold
see
on.
real quick. While it's front this way, it must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as possible as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30
For its
feet.
action, I'm going to take the dash action. Yeah, okay, so I just run into the corner,
Okay.
and then I get to repeat the saving throw at the end of my turn, right?
Yes, you can.
How about a 21?
You break it. You are no longer terrified.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. The Sioux monster mummy was already focused on Lombard at this point, as Lombard was the one who was first down there and broke his house. So he is going to... Oh, lordy. Okay, he's gonna do a multi-attack on Lombard. First one is going to be with a rotting fist. Luckily, that misses. And the second one is going to be with his Mace of Terror. That also misses. Depressingly so. Well, not for us. All right. With that, that is going to move us on to Muirin.
Hey, but
Oh, are the mites in?
no. They have to be added manually.
What is their
20.
20? Oh, they should have gone.
Okay, we'll just have them go right now if that's fine.
Yeah, do you want them to go before or after you?
Yeah, I'll just have them go before me.
Okay.
Try to slip them into the correct placement here. I have
Come on
I
now.
have 6 mites left. One of them doesn't have a dagger.
Yes, so 5 armed, 1 unarmed.
You only need one to hex the damn thing anyway.
Yeah, so First Might is going to use the Blood Boiling Hex.
Okay. What does that do? That sounds terrifying.
I'm checking to see if there's a saving throw. I
Gotcha.
don't see one. It doesn't say anything about a saving throw. While the creature is affected by this hex, whenever it makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, it must roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from the d20 roll. On any turn in which it suffers the effect of the hex, the target can attack an ally as a reaction. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have any allies. Okay. That's the only way to avoid the effects.
Okay, so it just gets like a 1d6 disadvantage situation.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so yeah, the one without the dagger is going to cast the hex. You see
Fantastic.
how that works conveniently?
It
And
did.
then the other 5 are going to jump on him and
Okay.
attack him.
Fantastic.
Let's see what their attack is. +4 to hit. You want me to roll them all separately or as one?
Let's roll them separately. Let's see what happens here. He is just a mummy. He's not terribly difficult to actually hit. That's a hit.
It's a 17 hit.
That's a hit.
And then 1d4 plus 2 piercing. 3 damage.
Okay. All right. So for the second one.
Yeah, I'm trying to copy paste, but apparently I'm not allowed to.
That misses.
Does a 5 hit? No. How about a 7?
That misses.
This is cursed behavior.
That hits.
18. 1d4 plus 2. Is that it? Yeah. 6.
Okay.
And that was 4,
Yep.
so
We got
1
one more to go. That hits.
12. Lovely.
Okay.
Stay strong.
You getting a little
All right.
down there though.
Yeah.
All right.
I am going. It's frostbite.
Okay. So it needs to make
Eight
a con
cold
save.
damage. DC 15 con save.
Its saving throws are just its stat at this point, right?
Ah. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't it get -6.
Oh yeah, it's
Minus
a
a
saving
d6.
throw. Minus a d6. So let me just roll 1d6 real quick.
I was so upset that it passed the con save, but it didn't.
Well,
It does still.
it does.
It
only
still
misses
did.
one.
Are you kidding me?
So does it take half damage
The
or no
dice
damage?
has-
No, it's a cantrip.
No damage. No dice.
Okay.
I end my turn.
All right. Lombard is going to use his dash action to scamper up the rope. That's 20 feet of movement to get up to this ledge. And then he's going to 1, 2, 3. Well, he's just going to get over into this corner here. Absolutely terrified. And he is also going to try that saving throw again. Let me just make sure I do the right one. Wisdom. Bing bong. He still fails. Oh my god! All right. Casmir, what would you like to do now that we've woken everybody up?
Casmir.
Casmir? Hello?
Jay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm here. All right. Well, I guess I'm the last one in the pit, so I'll I'm just gonna keep doing what's working. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I'll maybe move over to here and take a good old, what's it called? Booming blade attack and see if that works.
That hits.
Another 18. All right. So that's pretty nice. Okay, 29 plus.
All right.
Let's
So
see.
hold on. Before you go any further,
You do you.
how do you kill him?
Oh, oh. Well, I was just going for the classic swish swish stab. I
Okay.
wasn't expecting this. I guess the first one got him a little hard. So yeah, just
Fantastic.
and that lightning, I guess, or that thunder goes right through him, booms out the place, bit of an echo, and I guess bit of an explosion there. Yeah. Now Casmir's wiping off pieces of whatever this was. Ugh. I hate it when they explode. Oh, always.
Do any of you have the ability to, clean things with magic? I could really use a cleanup right now.
I'll suck
Can
it
I
up
like
into
throw
my
a
hand.
towel down to Casmir?
Clean yourself up. Yeah,
If
go
so, oh, I
Okay.
thank you.
for it. And with that,
Something
that is
at least.
that is the end of initiative there. So the Sioux monster mummy re-dives. It does it again. Round 2, electric boogaloo. And it drops this mace of terror that it was wielding.
Guess I'll pick it up since I'm already down here.
As soon as you touch it,
Oh god.
I need you to make a charisma save.
As soon as you
Wow.
touch it.
If anyone was going to be making the save, it's probably best that it's me.
You fail.
Nope. Nope.
Red smoke seethes from the head of the mace, forming the outline of a monkey with a long tail. With a roar, the smoky apparition leaps at you, screaming, "Let me in!"
I didn't mean to kill you again. Ah! And then I guess that happens.
Yes, I'm
Casmir's been cursed.
about to give you something. Bing bong. It's just taking a second to upload. There we go. Okay, Casmir, in your journal, you are about to be able to see Wongo's card.
Wango.
Wongo the Sioux monster is now part of you. He is inhabiting
Hi,
you,
Wango.
and he might
You
give you
Wongo.
insights or advice, or he might insist you do certain things. But these are you have been given some information that may help you. So if you choose to use it, or if he tells you to use it.
So he can compel me to do things.
Yes, he is, as he is inside of you, utilizing you for his own life force. He is an ally, but he is still only going to look out for his. He's a god.
He's got his
look
own
out for
agenda.
himself. He does have an agenda.
Symbiosis.
And with that, I think that is a really good place for us to take our first break. So it is 9:28 p.m. We'll give it a nice clean 12 minutes here. So we will come back at 9:40. So the 40th minute of the hour, wherever you happen to be, we will be right back here, and we will decide what we are going to do next. So we will see you in just a little while. Give me 1 second here. I just gotta switch us on over. Uh-oh.
Alright, well, I had a little think. I think I'm just gonna say that my hands are sore. And now, I'm gonna be a dick and not look for traps and things, but like, just send the little fucking mites forward and all that. Right, but I am also the tank. Okay, so otherwise I'm tied. So what was that berry thing? That I've got that now. But it's a monkey. Hey, listen. I've heard that so much. Yes. All right. That's good to know. How? Wait. How do our gods move back? I gave the mace to Murren, would it try to jump out of me? Oh, so it's just like, this is my mace now.
Our mace is light.
I don't believe they are. They're not finesse either. I believe they're probably just like martial weapons, right? Maybe simple.
They're simple weapons. They're not martial weapons for sure. They only do a d6.
Ah, that's kind of lame. Let's see, mace 5.
Simple melee weapon. 1d6 bludgeoning.
That's lame. Damn it.
Arrived.
Does this
Only it was
mace
like a
do
light hammer. Lombard did. Correct.
Mm.
Yeah. It should be boosting his armor class and his saving throws.
Damn.
That's what's up.
By the way, should I add a mace of some sort to my inventory?
It's called a Mace of Terror, isn't it?
Let's look up. Oh, maybe? I suppose we don't have it in the books, right? So if we go to inventory, I'm not going to be able to find it, yeah? Alright, one way to find out. Mace. Oh, Mace of Terror is here. Alright. Neato. Okay, 3 charges. Am I attuned because Wongo's attuned? Or no?
I Wongo, you Wongo, he, she, me, Wongo. So, but I can still use it to transform it into a giant constrictor snake, right? You gotta throw it on the ground to do that. I can't use it yet because it's not attuned.
No, isn't that the same thing then? Because if the god
What? Okay, sweet. Do I count it as an attuned item in my inventory? Nope.
But does it count as one of your 3 attuned items?
That's pretty cool, yeah?
I'm gonna put it on there for ease because I have 2 empty slots.
Huh. Well, this is... I mean,
I still
having
have
the
bracers
ability...
of defense in my inventory if anybody wants them.
What armor class that give you?
You
Like
get
13
+3
plus
bonus
Dex?
to your AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yep.
1 second, let me armor check. I have studded leather, so I have an armor class of 14. If I take those, it's 13 plus what?
No.
Huh?
If you have room for another attuned item.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I don't have shit for
Okay.
items.
Dr. Cox? Didn't you have like a lucky
I have
something?
a luck stone. I have the helm of telepathy.
Yeah, those 2 things. Okay. Because I remember looking at it being like, man, you've been holding out on us. That'd have been funny if one of us ended up with both of them inhabiting them.
They'd probably fight it out or something weird.
The end. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Alright. I throw
gonna
my dagger at
climb out.
Casmir. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Cut the rope. I suppose we should leave. I'll take the rope with us. You know, it's always a waste.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
just
need
leave
that
the
rope back.
All right.
So the Ring of Protection, that was Obolaka's tomb, right? Did I get any indication that this was Wongo's tomb when we were in there? Oh, I see. The Ring of Protection. Look, everybody. Lucky's deciding
Oh.
to steal the show.
It's so lucky. A wild kitty appeared.
She's now sitting in my notes. Maybe? Yeah, I guess that was the other one, right? That was the third one.
Okay, so the first one we went to, where we blinded this disc of eyes, is Obolaka. That is the one where I took the ring and I passed the charisma save. The one with the spiders and the child that we killed, lest I remind you, was Moa. And the one we were just in was Wongo.
That was
Gotta say it.
a Ejaculae or something.
Moa is a Ejaculae, and Obolaka... I forgot what Obolaka was. Obolaka was a Zorbo. All right.
I can't look at my notes because there's a cat in them.
Well, the party can decide now what the next course of action is.
I want to step over to here and look over the railing.
Sure. Okay. Let me figure out what exactly you see here. They couldn't have laid this out any worse than they did. It's fine. Okay. The room that is directly below this looks almost exactly like this one. There is a large opening in the middle with a balcony surrounding it, and obviously the stairs that are going down, and then another set of stairs on the opposite side. Or actually, not on the opposite side, I'm sorry. Opposite side of you. Starting here and going down to about there.
I say we descend.
Okay.
There's not really many places left to go.
Very true.
Can I just belay myself down this?
Just yeet.
Let me see.
Just, wrap it around and then just lower myself
mean,
with one side
Yeah.
without even
well,
tying it.
So are you?
Go flip.
It's 25 feet down.
Yeah, so I'm not
Actually, I was
jumping.
thinking it
I'm just
reduces
belaying.
falling damage.
Yeah.
You just like slow fall or something.
I mean, you We could just
Can you do a flip?
run around.
All right. Let's keep it
And
simple.
just
We
keep
all
it
just
from-
go a long way.
We're all. I mean, we're. I have to change maps for this, anyways, y'all. We can just. We can theater of the mind this one. We go down some stairs, everybody. That's what we're doing.
This is the part where like the screen goes black and there's a
Yeah. Level
Sound.
2. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move the player banner. I have not shown you guys anything yet.
Sorry.
Just 1 second here. Sorry, there's a decent amount that I can show you from where you're going to be standing, so I just have to reveal a decent amount. Okay. Feel free to place your tokens on the stairs. And then one of you can be at the bottom of the stairs. Are you guys able to see what I'm looking at? The
Yeah.
map
Yep.
here? Okay.
May I have another might token, please?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know if it'll automatically give me control again or if I'll have
1
to.
second.
It did
I'll,
not.
I'll allow it. Give me 1 second. Bam.
Thanks.
Bam.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Should be good now. Yep. Awesome.
All
All right.
right.
So, let's not go too far here. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure. All right. So as you come down the stairs, the first thing you're going to see is another one of those pesky little skeleton key guys. And he's
Skeleton Keith.
upon seeing you guys coming down the stairs, he's gonna kind of start moving away. So I'm gonna want everybody to move to roll initiative as he is now moved 10 feet.
Hey,
Give me 1 second. I'll pull up the initiative.
it's about to go down.
Come on, high number.
As if you're not gonna roll a high initiative.
Oof. Give me 1 second. I'll add you guys back
Yes.
in.
You just hear Casmir screaming, mine! Gonna get this one too.
The mites rolled a 19. I don't know why their initiative is always so high. They're quick little fuckers.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Can I say that on Twitch?
Yes. As long as you don't
Yeah.
describe Ritz or saltines, you're fine. They recently banned the word for that. And actually, in order to get banned on Twitch, you actually have they don't have any bots that actually do it. You have to be reported by somebody who is watching in order for Twitch to even know it happened. So theoretically, we can say whatever we want, but maybe let's not, okay?
But maybe let's not.
Alright, so they got a 19.
Perhaps we should consider it not.
I like the not option.
Yeah.
I also like
I'm
the
also
option
happy with
where
that.
we kill this thing.
Yes. Sorry, I had to manually add you guys back into the initiative because I deleted it as everybody rolled at the same time.
Well, no
I
worries.
wasn't fast enough, and I do apologize. All right.
I did that so much.
Okay.
I'm just saying this thing is going to try and run away from us. It looks
Right.
like it's going to run downstairs, so we need to get it before it gets away if we want to get the key from
100%.
it.
I shouldn't have moved there. Okay. Well, first initiative at this point is Casmir.
Well, guess who's gonna be using his bonus action to dash? Let's see. So going through friends is 10, right?
Yes.
10, 20, 25, 35, and then
That's 30 to there.
30. Okay, so I can definitely get into range then. And so use my action to do the old booming blade. Let's see if we can hit him.
That's a hit.
Wonderful. So that's 17.
He's dead.
And he's dead.
Good thing these things are squishy.
They are squishy, squishy.
And you know,
They're
they're
not
not
much,
really that fast.
They are not as much as an enemy as much as they are an item. This one also dropped a skull that looks a lot like the key that you picked up from the other one. Now you have two.
Can they combine somehow?
They do not.
Okay.
Well,
They do
we
not.
got ourselves another key. That is a win. But
Okay.
before we go that way,
Casmir, you are right
Yes.
next to a bronze plaque. This
Right
is another
now?
one. Yes. So remember how you guys saw a warning on the obelisk?
yep.
That was one of them. This is a second one.
Okay.
Also written in common.
How convenient.
What does it
Why is
say?
it written in common
Because it is
instead of Oldomuin?
Asarex warning.
Oh, like the other one outside.
Yes, I'm about to give you guys another handout once I make it real quick. Because of all the things I did do, making the handouts was none of them. Okay. Luckily, this is a very quick process. As long as it uploads. There we go. Save the changes, show to players, show to everyone. Everyone can see this. And it reads as follows. The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Abhor? Abhor? I'm not sure.
Yeah, poor.
Only
Abhor.
a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend.
Well, you can tell Tolkien didn't write it. That shit don't even rhyme. I'm
Just over
unimpressed.
here disappointed.
He's a
Oh.
terrible poet. Freaking Asarak.
He's kind of a huge jerk, too.
Okay. So now that we are in a new level of the dungeon, how would we like to proceed?
What did we see when we looked down this hallway?
Ah, yes. Sorry, I needed to reveal some stuff.
And this is a door to the south, right?
Give me 1 second. I gotta do a little bit of polygon revealing real quick. The angles are weird because you can kind of see a little bit around corners. That's why it just looks like that. Okay. Actually, I'll reveal. Give me 1 second. Is that? Yes. So this middle area that's down in the south is a door. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to pull down to this. Okay. All right. So how would we like to proceed? Everything that you can see from having traveled around this balcony.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should keep going downstairs. That's the for sure thing. Did we pick up that other key?
Did we?
I've got
Who's
it.
holding the keys?
I have one of them.
Who killed the first
Or
one?
maybe both.
I would assume you
I
have
have-
both. I would assume you have both of them, unless you handed the first one to somebody.
No, I am holding both the keys. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Casmir,
You
go
can
ahead.
trust me.
Go ahead and
So,
make sure you note that. That way we just know who's got them.
Okay. Let's see.
All right.
Sorry.
how about we go check
I
out
would
this
really
yellow
like
guy?
to see. What I would really like to see is the view from this intersection.
Okay.
And if maybe you want to send a quiet Casmir or one of the mites.
I can send the mice.
You only need one.
Okay. At a four-way intersection, the corridors to the north and south curve upward and out of sight. Give me 1 second.
They
There is more to
curve
that.
Up.
They curve upward and out of sight.
Are there stairs, or did they just?
The floor itself is curved.
Okay. Weird.
They can
Like
also
being
see.
in a half pipe.
They can also see
the
just
Chamber of
just
Secrets?
just peeking into their sight in the north wall. They can kind of see like a foot or something, just kind of peeking. It's like right there, kind of just a foot kind of peeking to the north. But
Is it a normal sized foot?
It is a foot that looks like it might be a foot. It's not moving.
Yeah, it's transferring right now.
Probably the thing that saw Perry and ran away.
This
Maybe.
foot's not standing. This foot looks like it belongs to something that is laying motionless on the ground.
Oh.
Okay.
37 gigs.
We can't really
So,
see that far with the mites.
all things being equal,
This is still a hallway.
the sooner
they can walk
we
down
get
it.
to the tombs of these gods, the sooner we get magic items and get buffer. So, I think that's one of the sarcophagi.
I mean, there's probably one up this way as well if you want to just sweep it room by room.
Yeah, that's probably the best, so we don't have to double back. That's what I was thinking. Wait, we're not supposed to agree with each other. My bad.
Don't agree. You
Anything
fool!
Casmir says is wrong.
How dare you assume such things?
Well, you're not. I'm the one who can sweep for traps, so I'm going to check this way.
Okay. The hallway is fine.
Oh, look at that. It is okay.
All right, stay right there. Stay right there. Okay, the walls and floor of this 15-foot square room are cracked and carved with images of terrified humanoids falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a stone bas relief of a bearded devil face, painted green. Forlorn cries echo from the black void of its gaping maw.
I will go on to. I will bow as I hear this.
Okay.
I think that's what I heard. Bow as the dead god intoned. Yeah. I'll bow as this thing is
Nothing
doing
happens.
that thing. Nothing happens. Does it keep making the noise?
Yes, you hear forlorn cries echoing from the black void of its gaping maw.
When you say black void, can I see into that?
You cannot. There's some
Even
darkness
the magical
filling.
darkness.
Magical darkness is filling the mouth and the shaft. Oh yeah, you have magical. You can see through magic darkness. What can you see? Oh man, hold on. I gotta check and see what this is. This is a hard dungeon to follow. Okay, give me one
I can
second.
imagine. Hell,
I
the way to pick up a
literally-
gaming career.
Had Moonbeam until last long rest, and I swapped it out.
Okay, you can see into. You can see down into a room. And in that room,
Okay.
that room looks kind of fancy and looks like there might be something sitting up on like a pedestal.
Right. But it's through a mouth.
Yeah, you're looking through into a room below.
Does the mouth look like it can move? Like, is the jaw
No.
solid stone?
It is.
Or-
It is. It is open.
Is the room below also in darkness?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll look back.
Hey guys, I have a terrible idea, but I know what we must do, or what at least one of us must do. There is a room through this mouth, and it doesn't look like it will close at all. So, since it goes through magical darkness, I can be the one who does that, but I'll need someone to hold the rope and pull me up if things go bad.
Lombard.
Okay, is that what
And
we
now
wanna
let
do?
me hold the.
Lombard's stronger. We'll all hold the rope.
Okay.
I mean, I won't complain if there are more hands who
Is
can
a-
save me.
It is a 35
I mean,
foot descent.
we could also just send in one of the mites first.
I feel like I can do this pretty
Right.
sneakily. Don't worry. Just, yeah. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So Casmir's going to descend into the hole.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to sneaky though. As sneaky as I can. It's gonna be like Mission Impossible style, just
I've
slowly
gotta
getting
figure out
lower down.
exactly- I've got to figure out exactly where you're going to be here. Okay. The only person who's going to add a token here is going to be Casmir, but don't add one yet. I won't have you add one unless you touch the ground. However,
Okay.
you are dropping in. The exact place that you're dropping in is actually... Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that I am correct in that measurement. Good lord. Okay. It's a weird place for you to drop, but okay. You're right here.
Ah.
So you are in this area here. So, 4 torches illuminate stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot fall stone D-A-I-S. Dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, which is what you came through, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into a wall. Let me go ahead and just show a little bit of that corridor as well, actually. There you go. I guess you really wouldn't be able to see that much, but I've already shown it. Fine, it's whatever. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail. and clutching a bronze shield. I have something to give to you guys here. You will be receiving it in just a second. Okay.
Ah,
Everybody should be able to see it now.
okay. I guess seeing this as I'm coming down, I might look at the boat, look at the floor, and be like, ah, well, crap, and try climb onto the Sphinx that's like next to me.
Say again, I'm so sorry.
Huh?
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna climb onto the Sphinx that's next to me.
Okay, so you're not going to get on the floor?
I'm looking at this, and I know this is something I need to ask Dr. Cox about.
Okay, go ahead and since you're on the Sphinx, I want you to go ahead and put your tile right. Put your oh my god,
Myself
token.
there.
Yeah, put your token down there.
Dr. Cox, I'm looking at all of these different, I guess you might call them hieroglyphs. There are a lot of pictures on the floor and a boat in the center of the room. Maybe I can describe some of them. Do you know what any of this might mean? I'm currently standing on a Sphinx.
There should be some indication. You said there's a boat?
There is a boat with a golden coffin in it.
Is that so? Well, if it's one of the 9 gods, then there should be some indication of which god's tomb it is. Look around, see if you can find anything. Is there anything like written anywhere?
I mean, there's a dead dwarf, but I guess I can look for writing.
Why is there there's a
Yeah, there's
So-
a
why is
dead
there
dwarf.
a dead dwarf
Again,
there?
as described, the golden sarcophagus is decorated with horned rabbits.
Ah.
Do horned rabbits mean anything to you?
Yeah, that's an Almirage. This is Egene's tomb.
Aha.
That's the enemy of Obolaka. So even if somebody gets possessed by Ejene, they can't make an enemy.
I guess that's something, but okay,
like-
let's I'll tell you about
guys are
these. Go on.
I was just gonna say you guys are like 40 feet away from each other, yelling this stuff through a stone tube.
Yeah,
Like a
Just
pretty
in case
much on
we
a
hadn't
playground.
included that.
That is
In our-
it is actually surprisingly
Yelling down the
okay.
slide, you know?
Carry on.
Actually, there's not. No, never mind. So I can see like some kind of pot and some reeds.
Ah, I
And,
lied to you. We're
You
gonna
lied to me?
we're gonna retcon something real quick. According to this hole is not necessarily actually in the right place. The hole is actually directly above the sarcophagus. So
Oh.
if you'd like to be above the sarcophagus, go ahead and do that.
I mean,
You
I
don't-
won't
you-
complain.
yeah, you would actually be lowered onto the sarcophagus at that point. I am terribly sorry. This was this wasted a little bit of our time. That's my bad.
That's why you have to go this way.
Well, you don't have to.
Well,
There's more,
otherwise
and
it's going to set off
sometimes-
the trap that killed that dwarf.
This is a
Whatever the fuck that is.
I mean, I'm not going to say this was a bad move, by any means.
But now we don't have to do it.
True. Very true.
Well, that depends on how this goes.
Except for the
Yes.
fact that it's not true. But go on.
little bit of Dungeons and Dragons history there. The bearded devil face, right, is what it says.
Yes.
That's I think another shout out to the room where you go into the mouth of that thing and you get disintegrated.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because of the sphere of annihilation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But because I have magical darkness, it's like, there's nothing here. I can go right in.
Well, that was not a sphere of annihilation. That was just magical
Oh.
darkness.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
If you had walked into
Don't think you
a
can see
sphere of
through those. It's
annihilation,
like-
you would have been disintegrated and Casmir would be gone forever. There's no saves
Exactly.
for that.
Is a sphere of annihilation something you can see, or is it just
You would not
show
be
up
able
as
to see
magical
through it.
darkness? Okay. So I would be like, "Up, don't know what that is."
Yeah, you would have had
Yes.
to, you would have had to just kind of find out. you would have had to fuck around and find out. But yeah, so yeah, you are on top of this sarcophagus.
I guess I'll move to the side of the boat and try open it.
It doesn't budge.
Doesn't budge. Is there any kind of mechanisms or something on it?
Not that you can see.
Oop.
Careful.
I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Do you know anything, Doctor, about how maybe I could open this? I'm looking at it. There's nothing here. There's no key locks. There's no like hinges that I can tell. Just the pictures of the bunny, the horned bunnies.
Would I know anything about Ejin that would be relevant?
It's just he's unpredictable, but I don't know if that helps you in this situation. I don't know how to tell you this without telling you what to do. Yeah. Because the game's
so-
gonna tell you what to do in a different way. It's just we're approaching it from a way that doesn't tell us what to do. So you guys, if you want to do this right now, it's gonna be some hit and miss. Or you just get it right the first try by sheer luck, which, I mean, that would be fantastic.
Or we're able to puzzle it out.
True.
So there's a dead dwarf on a square with wood on it. Casmir is able to describe the situation to us, right?
I would say so.
Yeah. So I kind of describe some of the pictures that I can see around, like the pots and plants and footprints and snakes and things.
Yeah. The floor
Birds.
he's laying directly on is a footprint tile.
Yeah.
His foot's hanging over onto a vulture.
I wonder if that's somehow relevant. Like the vulture killed him and he fell over or something.
Trying to check and see if the dwarf's body is affecting anything going on in the room. It doesn't seem so.
He stepped, well, wherever he's dead, he's on a footprint, so that's something.
Right. Yeah. Nope. Nothing.
Yeah, let's maybe definitely stay away from the footprint ones for now, at least.
Okay, so I'm going to just give this a little try. I'm going to try, like, rock the boat and see if that does anything.
No. Rocking the barge does not do anything.
Okay. For a moment there, I was like, oh,
Anything,
just
like,
maybe.
written on the sarcophagus or anything?
Nope.
I wonder the fact that it's golden has to do with anything.
Just happens to be on a boat for some reason.
if I get out of the boat and onto this this part here, can
Yeah.
I rotate the boat?
Nothing happens.
So like
It's pretty heavy.
so it can,
It's got a sarcophagus in it.
it's heavy, but it can move.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of tempted to push it off and just see what happens.
It's gonna be pretty hard to do, I think. It's heavy.
I'm not going to say it's impossible, but
Can I just shift it like over a bit to see if it's stuck there, if it's not? Just like try and move it further to like, let's say, this direction.
I'll go ahead and tell you it's definitely not. The boat is not stuck in place. It's just very heavy because of the sarcophagus that's in it. It is made of solid gold. If you want to push it, I'm gonna need an athletics check, and I'm gonna need it to be pretty damn high. You can either roll strength or athletics, whichever one helps you better.
Shits and gigs. All right, I'm not gonna pass this, but just to see, you said strength for what? Athletics, right?
Yeah, strength or athletics, whichever one would work better for you.
Yeah, they're the same.
That is a
Oh,
fail.
I get. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't really want that to pass anyway, to be honest. That was
Yeah.
gonna be. All right. Well, let's see. Can move. You can spin. That doesn't help. So, Doctor, you are you leaning towards perhaps the vulture then? As something to
Does it
step
look
on?
like there's any obvious drainage anywhere, like if liquid started to fill the room up, that the water would flow out?
No, not at all. It just looks like a tile floor. But you know, that's the thing about these tiles. Any one of them could just drop away.
There's nothing that Casmir could see. The only holes in the wall is that there is this this mouth doorway here in the south, and then there's like
How
these
high is that
two-
from the floor?
These two little peepholes. This is on the floor. These two tiles are level with one another.
Okay, so that means water can't fill this place up.
Okay, if there are doorways, maybe we should just pull Casmir up and enter through said doorways.
No, this is the right way to go in, because this gets you at the thing, right?
Is it though?
I'm gonna prick my hand with my rapier and just try to put some blood on it, see if that affects it at all.
Put some blood on it. That'll do it.
Nothing happens, but there is some blood now on the sarcophagus.
Damn it. Sometimes it works.
When in doubt, bleed it out.
I would consider the fact that all of these tiles are very specifically the same things over and over and over again.
It's a pattern, isn't it?
Well,
Is it? Can't see a pattern.
Yeah, it's a
in it.
pattern.
I mean, unfortunately, you
consistent pattern.
don't currently have enough information to be able to figure that out. Because if there is one, what is it? And that's even if there is one.
I'm getting a vibe that we should address this at a later time.
yeah, I think we'll probably just be here for too long if we just try to figure it out now. We can always come back to it.
What's that, like 15 minutes ago?
Well, sorry, Doctor. It does not seem like that was much help, but
And I mean, there's nothing keeping you from coming back and doing it this way again if you do decide that that is actually the best way of doing it.
right. I mean, maybe I'll just give it like one hit with the mace for good measure.
Give it a
before-
little whop.
It is impervious to damage. So nothing
Alright.
happens when you hit it.
Just out of frustration, then.
Alright.
Alright.
Are we lifting Casmir back up then?
I think it is for the best.
Alright. Casmir, I'm going to go ahead and take you off of this map real quick, as we will revisit it in the future. And we will all return back up to level 2.
Well, let's ponder that while perhaps we look at the other ways. But you know what? I'll go check for traps and make sure nothing bad happens. And now we go minesweeping. Ba-ba, ba-ba-da.
Okay. This hallway is safe, and then there's also again the crossroads where the floor just starts to curve upwards.
And do I see those feet there?
You could try to get closer to it if you want to.
I'll take a stab.
As you walk
See if that-
as you walk up this curve, you find yourself not having any problem going up the curve, as if you're still being held onto the wall, as if by some
That's
weird
cool.
gravity or something. Just give me 1 second.
Just some dead
Okay.
guy.
On a wall?
The corpse of a half-human, half-goat creature in robes sprawls 10 feet to the north, and it grips a staff tipped with a bronze goat's head.
And he's gripping it.
Yeah, his corpse is holding on to it for sure.
I'll grab his leg and start pulling the corpse back down with me this way.
Okay. You drag the corpse
it's
back
still-
down with you.
Still holding the staff.
I guess so. You didn't take it out of his hand, so.
I'm full up on staffs. How about you grab that staff and see what it does, Zach?
Well, I'm not really much of a spellcaster. Lombard, you're more of a caster than I am, I would say. You too, Richard.
That's a couch.
Would either
Just
of you like a staff?
Grab it and bring it back.
I mean, I brought the whole body. I mean, just you take it.
You carried the body back?
Yeah, he dragged the
I
body
dragged
back
the
rather
whole thing.
than
The
touch
body's
the
the
staff.
body's part of the map, so it's just
When
kinda-
we touch things, they tend to try to possess us in this dungeon.
I mean, I guess
It didn't come from one of the god's tombs, though.
Yeah,
It's
how do you
true,
know
might
that?
not even be magical.
It might,
this
not
staff
if you grab it and find
Okay.
out. Doctor.
this
Huh?
staff is a staff of striking.
Ooh.
Sounds
Yoink.
like a possessed item.
Okay? So you have it.
It is
You want-
not.
Are you going to
you want me
attune
to touch it
it?
first.
You can touch it. It doesn't mean you can attune to it.
I mean, I'll touch it if you're so afraid. Okay, touch the thing.
Nothing happens. This is not one of those items.
I mean, I'll
Go
just
ahead.
hand it out.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep things moving here on this one. This is not going to give you a god. It is a staff of striking that belonged to this gentleman here. And when you go through his body to get his staff, you find his journal.
Journal. Can we read it?
You sure can in just about 15 seconds.
Can write. Love stuff like this.
Well, Perry, do you want this staff? I mean, it seems to be fine.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me
Here
know
you
if
go.
you decide to attune to it.
That takes an hour.
Yes. Yes, it does. But also, maybe something happens. Maybe it does. I mean, I couldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
Say no more.
Yeah. All right. So, should everybody? Okay. So this is Devlin's journal.
Devlin.
So this
Are
belonged
we
to.
playing Skyrim?
This belonged to Devlin Bashir, a Kalashite wizard and a member of the Company of the Yellow Banner.
Oh, look at this. A book. Ha! His name's Devlin Portersot.
Actually, for our viewers here, just in case they have some trouble seeing it, I'm going to go ahead and read it out. To those who find this, know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The warlord Raz Nazi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on orders of his master Asarak. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery. Alas, it seems he has won. Our company was separated after the incident with the four-armed gargoyle. The Tomb Guardians tore Seward to pieces, and with him we lost the Starfallen. Our quest was a failure. Even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. My friends wouldn't have lasted long without their weapons, especially with a doppelganger in our midst, as Seth suspected. Of course, I kept my staff. I'm sure Brixton would have seen some humor in that. Gentle reader, let a dying man offer you one piece of advice. Asarak is a trickster who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads to your doom. Timora, save us all.
Well, that is a bolster of confidence.
Everything's going so well.
I mean, give or take. We're still alive. No one's dead. Well, none of us.
The big question is one of us a doppelganger?
I know I am.
No.
Okay, is anybody going to continue walking down the curved walkway?
Yeah, I want to do that for sure.
Okay. In 1 second here. Assume that when you pass that, you show up just over there. Yes. However, do not move.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh. You shouldn't have done that.
Why?
That's
You're
what
gonna
it
find
says.
out.
The ring is a path to another tomb. It's a
Oh
trap.
God.
Probably gonna fall.
You find yourself on the other side of this corridor, but you no longer hear your friends.
Ouch.
You seem to have passed into a parallel reality.
Neat.
What would you like to do?
I would like to turn around and walk back the way I came, please.
You may do so. As soon as you pass the
Do I
midway
come
point,
back?
you hear your friends again.
Oh, good. Let's not go that way.
Huh? What way? What did
What?
you do?
What
Don't
happened?
worry. Don't worry about it. Parallel universe stuff. You know, the usual.
That's very upsetting. All right. Nobody. Hold on. We're in a new room. Everybody should know by
Slow
now.
her down.
Don't move into a room until the DM has shown you everything and told you about the room that you're in before you fall into a trap or
It's
something.
clearly a kitchen.
Um.
Don't you see the black and white tiled floor?
Well.
That
It's
means
a dragon
it's a kitchen.
chessboard.
I hope it's a chessboard. We're gonna Harry Potter the shit out of
A
this.
few things it could be. Okay. This area here.
Aw, it's not a chessboard.
Also, Devlin's body had some treasure on it.
Oh.
There's an ink pot that never runs dry. Yoink! Lombard takes it. It's worth 100 gold, but Lombard's not going to sell it because it's good for paperwork.
That's worth way more than $100 or
And
100
it works.
gold to Lombard.
And it works with my quill that I have that allows me to write super fast. So now I can literally do paperwork forever without stopping. It's going to be fantastic. You also find a spell book,
Spellbook, you say?
and it contains some spells. Some first, second, and third level spells.
What spells does it contain, my dear warlock?
At the first level, are we making a list for whoever's taking it?
Well, we need to know what spells are in it before we decide who takes it, right?
You're gonna
I
be a
guess so.
wizard to use it, don't you?
I'll say
yeah.
it's a spell book, so somebody
And
has
a
to be able to
warlock
use it.
wizard?
No.
Just a wizard.
Sorcerers
Do
can't
we
either.
have a wizard?
I don't think anybody.
Anybody
Well,
got
I guess.
Levelson wizard?
Well, we do have Red Wizards of Thay with us.
Yeah, we
um,
don't trust them with things like spellbooks.
I don't necessarily know if they care either because it only goes up to third level.
Yeah, they already
I want
have
to say
fireballs.
I can cast some wizard spells.
All right. I can just tell you what they are for now, and we'll see if it's worth it. So the first level spells it has is Alarm, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Expeditious Retreat, Identify, Illusory Script, Sleep, and Tensor's Floating Disk. The second level has Arcane Lock, Cloud of Daggers, Flaming Sphere, and Knock.
Nice.
The third level.
Some of those are bard spells.
The third level has Dispel Magic and Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, there's some good like versatility in there. But we don't have a wizard.
Cloud of Daggers sounds telling.
We don't have one wizard. We actually have 4.
Right. But they're probably.
But yeah,
Already
they are red
figured it
wizards of
out.
Thay. So I will
And-
leave it up to you guys whether or not y'all want to allow that.
Is there any way that...
has a bard?
Go ahead. You were saying?
Destiny?
Oh, did that not pick me up?
No, you cut out for a good bit there.
I was just asking if Ken could use the spellbook. Because some of the spells are bard spells. If they were bard spells, use bard spells in the spellbook.
Wizards and spellbooks, they go together.
So bards are
Yeah.
ritual casters, and some of those are ritual spells, like
Okay.
detect magic and identify.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't say that the spell book requires.
I am a
But-
lore bard.
So
But do you
I
have?
mean, as long
It
as
doesn't
you
count
can
as having
use-
been prepared,
No,
does it?
but you don't
No.
have to if they're ritual spells.
Yeah, so
okay,
comprehend
then that
languages
makes
is a
sense.
Bards are ritual casters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
We
so
would
you
be
could do
bending
some
and
of
maybe
these.
breaking the rules a little bit if we allowed it,
Would be
But
awful
we
nice,
can
though.
sell it.
You could sell it.
Except I think when we finish the dungeon, the game is over.
I may have something planned for our characters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And like it seems by what I've read that the end of the dungeon isn't like fully the end, it's just kind of the end. I don't know yet. It's pointing towards a post-credits scene. Like we're about to join the Avengers after this or some shit.
Oh,
Um,
hell yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. Everybody's
I
favorite
suppose
Marvel
tech-
character, Lombard Goldstein. Okay, what a useless superhero. I'm a barbarian. When I hit things, it turns to gold. It's fantastic. Okay. Well, so without further ado, we are in this room now. This room smells of wine. On a checkerboard
Ooh.
marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls.
Huh. Did that book that we just read, did that not say something about some 4-armed gargoyle or something?
It did.
So,
Huh.
the
Also said it
4-armed
killed all of his friends, so...
4-armed gargoyle, not a 4-headed gargoyle.
I believe that was reference because it was near the beginning of this journal here. That was something that y'all didn't have to deal with because you didn't mess with the obelisk.
Ah.
4-armed gargoyle.
That's just one of the things that you avoided by not messing with the obelisk. That's just happens to be the thing that got him. Anyways,
Well,
I'll let y'all find out like after the game. I'll tell y'all what y'all avoided. But yeah,
I like the cut of this room's jib. I like the wine. I like this sparkling thing in the middle. Like this is a pretty cool place. Maybe I'm just going to try walk on these white squares though. See if that works. A charm or not.
Moa
Ah.
has something to say here.
Ah.
Okay.
We're in. This
I'm
tomb
listening.
doesn't match the symbolism of any of my godly companions.
Moa says this isn't a tomb of the 9 gods.
Fuck. What was Asarak's warning?
One second.
Passerac's warning, the ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel contained the frog. Bow as the dead god in dawn into darkness descent. Says
So
nothing
Into
about
Darkness Descend was the other room where we went, that went down a floor into the room with the boat.
I have an idea.
There's sunlight in this room, right?
There is sunlight
from the
in
ceiling?
this room from the ceiling.
This has got to be the dead abhor sunlight. So this is probably a trap with some kind of undead thing in that coffin.
I have an idea. When I walked around that ring back there, it took me somewhere else. Maybe if we all go that way, this tomb will become one of the tombs of the 9 gods.
Want to try that and come back, or?
Sure, yeah. Do it.
I feel like if we go to an alternate universe and mess around with stuff, when we try to come back, it may not be the same way back.
You might be right. I don't really know about this kind of stuff. I mean, what makes you think about not being the same universe?
You've seen too many sci-fi movies. I'm doing it.
Oh, good God. Let's stay together at least.
We do the loop-de-loop.
Okay. We come around on the other side, and the Red Wizards of Thay are no longer in that hallway. But everything else looks about the same.
What about this room?
Moa tells you that this doesn't match any of the symbolism of any of my accomplices.
Okay. Theory tested. Proven wrong. This does nothing.
Let's
All
get
right,
out of here.
so to save some
while
time,
can
we
still
head
get
back. We are now back where we
head
were.
back.
Bing bong
go
ding
to
dong.
my-
Okay. All right, we are back in the things. All right.
White
Boom,
to white
boom,
to
boom.
white to white. I don't
I'm
know,
I'm
guys.
gonna
there's-
walk
Yeah,
in and
nothing.
step
Nothing happens
directly
when,
on
yeah,
a black
Nothing
tile.
happens when you step on different tiles.
Oh.
There's gonna be some undead in that thing, I'm sure of it.
Ah,
Do we
well,
want to
might as
It
well
kill
get
them?
it
in
over
the
with.
sunlight.
I'm gonna push the top off the tomb.
You
The
cannot.
sarcophagus.
It is.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. Hold on. Yes, you can.
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Sorry. The coffin itself is stuck to the floor, but the lid is not. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and just open it. Now there is sunlight directly pointed at this sarcophagus.
Casmir can cast
Oh.
darkness.
So the sunlight is gonna wake up whatever's in it.
Casmir, will you cast darkness before I push this lid open?
Also,
You see,
Doctor,
I
do you
can't do
want
that.
to enter the room,
Oh, is it a high level spell?
or are you gonna stay in the hallway?
I'm good right here. I can see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, well, Casmir has decided not to cooperate, so I'm gonna open it anyway.
Lombard will go ahead and enter before.
Be really careful about that. Maybe just like
Maybe-
lift one side of it and try to look in, but don't
Yeah.
let any of the sunlight in.
Let's
I'm gonna do
take a
that.
peek.
Okay.
And Mirren, I can only do that once a day, you know? It's just
Oh,
something that my kind can do sometimes.
cool.
Okay. So as you peek in, there's a wooden plaque inside of the coffin reading in common, "Drown your sorrows."
They want you to drink the wine.
Oh, sweet. I'll drink the wine.
Well, I mean, I didn't
Casmir's
really need
like,
an
say
invitation.
less.
We have that cup, don't we? The actual Stein.
Oh yeah,
I do have that.
What did that do again?
we've got a couple of them now. There was a golden stein that came with the golden stein.
There was.
Lombard, chuck me one of those Steins.
I'm also
I'm
gonna
not using the stein from the death pool.
I'm also going to use one of my magic awarenesses, just to let you guys know that the sunlight. We're underground, so the sun can't get here. So that's illusory magic that's causing that sunlight. Just by the way, in case we want to, I don't know, like dispel it or something at some point.
So this was all just a fucking hoax?
I mean, I don't know about that. I can't.
There was nothing else in there, right? It was just a little wooden plaque.
There's a plaque that says
Yeah.
"Drown your sorrows."
Drown your sorrows. Wants us to get drunk.
Maybe that's the trap. Maybe
I mean,
it's
the sunlight
poisonous?
The sunlight is.
What does your magic awareness tell you about the...
It just tells me the location of the spell.
What about the wine?
The wine is wine. Yeah. There is wine just kind of pouring into the gargoyle head statues, like basins.
Favorite hangout spot.
Huh.
Wine fountain.
So we're supposed to drink it, or we're supposed to pour it in the coffin, or...
Or are we supposed to put our whole head into the gargoyle and drown our sorrows in such a way?
jump into the gargoyles?
I will give you 5 silver if you dip your head into that thing.
Make it 10 gold, and you have yourself a deal.
10
5
gold.
gold. 5 gold.
10
5
gold.
gold.
7.
Paper, scissors, rock for 5.
Did you just
All
say
right.
paper, scissors, rock?
Yeah.
Rock, paper,
1,
scissors?
2, 3.
All right, it's
Uh,
5.
and what?
And Casmir dunks his head into the wine. He was pretty happy to do it for free because
It's
you know
delicious.
the
It's
whole
wine.
full of wine.
Delicious wine. What flavor of wine is it?
Red.
Dungeon Master.
You're asking the
And
wrong
that is
dungeon
how you
master
it's
about
red.
wine,
5
but
gold.
it's red.
It's red. That's
Red
so
wine.
base. Can you explain what
Red,
flavor?
red wine. That song.
Merlot.
UB40 starts playing
I
over the
can tell
loudspeaker.
you.
Exactly. GB40
Maren,
favorite
if you're
wine.
curious, well, why don't you stick your head in too? I mean, there's 4 of them.
I'm good.
Casmir just dunks himself again.
Is it possible
Okay.
that maybe this is just a room with a bunch of infinite wine fountains?
Not bad wine either. Like they didn't spare any expense on this.
Or maybe now that you
will
drank some,
say-
maybe you're supposed to lie down in the coffin.
The holes.
I'm not laying in that.
The holes
You
that
didn't
the
drink from it,
wine
did
is
you?
pouring out of is big enough for somebody to crawl into,
Oh.
Nose goes.
if you so decide.
Well, I think we know who is going to be doing this.
We have mites that could do that for us, right?
We do have mites,
Also.
but it's more fun to make Casmir do
I
it.
mean, if Casmir wants to, I'm not gonna stop Casmir. It's just, which way you want to go first, bud?
I suppose this one.
Or we could have Casmir go on one, and then,
I will send mites into the other thing.
sure, if that's how we want to do it. I don't want to. I
Sure.
don't want to tell y'all how to play the game, but.
No, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we will take our positions.
Yeah, just kind of move one square in if you want to,
Cool.
and don't move any further until I can get the rest of these.
Why does it say there's no music playing on the jukebox? Where's the music?
I don't know, because it's definitely playing. At least I can hear it.
I
I
can.
can hear.
I recognize it, and I don't know where from. I was trying to figure out where it's from.
It's just royalty free, so I couldn't tell you. There might be like some indie games or something that use it. All right. So Casmir, you see your corridor make a sharp turn. This The mite that is over in the northeast corner also sees a sharp corner. The one in the southeast corner sees a sharp corner. The one here sees it just make a turn, but then also keep going.
He's gonna follow it straight. And
Okay.
the other one's gonna come around the corner. And they meet up.
Okay, give me 1 second. So everybody's going to move deeper?
Yeah. That's cool. Just a big vat of wine.
Here, I'll do this way this time. Save some time. Bing bong. Okay.
So,
Okay.
is
Assuming
this,
they all come back out and fill us in, we now know that only one of these leads anywhere.
is this filling from the top or from the bottom? Like, is it rising or is it like coming down?
Well, this cistern is just kind of enormous.
So can I move into this, or if I move into that, will I be drowning?
You will be drowning in wine. Even if you have water breathing, you can't breathe in wine.
Right. So am I holding my breath now, or only if I go in there?
I would say that the tube you are currently in is not full of wine because it is emptying out. So the closer you get, so if you move in, you will be drowning.
Yep.
But right now you're pretty much at a point where you can keep your nose into the air, but you are relatively close to being completely submerged.
I will take a big breath and go in just
Okay.
to
Stop where you are.
Oh.
Oh no, did I not make... I called them something else. So... You are
Oh my.
critted.
Ooh.
Got critted on him.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I've got my cape on, so that's
By a
11.
wine weird.
11 and
my
7.
God.
Swimming around in this vat of wine.
That's 2 misses.
It is.
11 and
but-
7.
Oh
But one's a-
yeah,
but
cloak
one's
of
a-
displacement, boy.
But does a nat 20 override that?
No.
no.
Oh, perfect.
It's still the roll is with disadvantage.
Okay, I gotcha. So I guess that first roll would have just kind of been it
Yeah.
anyways then, because it was
11 does not hit Casmir.
Yeah, it was gonna surprise you.
But
An attack with
that
advantage.
means there's wine weirds churning the wine in all 4 of these probably,
Possibly.
and they probably can't get out.
Not right now. They can't. But I'm gonna need Casmir
I don't like the
to
sound of
roll
that at all.
initiative.
Yep, and he's gonna just gap it. He doesn't know what just tried to hit him, but he doesn't want to know. He just
Well,
felt
I just
something.
told
Oh, no. Oh! I mean, you told me, sure, but like, he's in wine. I don't know how see-through wine is, if you're in it.
That's true. You can only see 5 feet in front of you while in the wine.
Uh-huh.
Which actually you could
So
see him, because he's large.
Right. And so, for my move on my initiative, I'm
Before
just
you
swimming
go,
straight up.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, before I go.
Would anybody else like to join this initiative order?
Do we know that he's in battle with a wine weird?
That is
No,
a
no
good
one would.
question. I don't know if
I
you
would assume
know.
not. Sounds like he's probably on his own again.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Yeah, my
Is
my
he holding
action
his breath this whole
to
time?
disengage.
Oh,
only
actually,
once
you
I
can't... I'm
crossed.
sorry, you can't see this wine weird. I missed this part. It is completely invisible while it's immersed in wine.
Ah,
It just looks like the wine.
Yeah.
But most wine is pretty transparent.
Unfortunately, this wine is not. You
Weird.
can only see 5 feet in front of you.
That is really weird.
He said.
Am I aware that the wine attacked me?
You definitely got attacked.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to disengage that somehow
Fantastic.
and get it. And come out. There's something in the wine and it tried to attack me. I don't know what's going on.
Take it easy, man. You gotta pace yourself.
All right.
I saw this big amount of wine. I was like, I can swim in a whole vat of wine. This would be amazing. But it attacked me. Something in there. Maybe I need to be a little more careful.
I know a place where you can go to AA meetings.
Hi, I'm Casmir. I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, I'm
Hi,
not quitting.
Casmir.
Not by any stretch, but I don't want to go back in there.
That's
So
fair,
what was
that's
up
fair.
this way?
Oh yeah, the mites said that there's a tunnel. I'm gonna send him back in to see what's up the tunnel.
Okay. Wait 1 second before you move. I'm gonna give it a little bit more here.
Oh,
Okay, do not move. As I said, please don't move until I can get some stuff done.
have a good back on it.
Okay. So give me 1 second while I figure out exactly where you are standing. You are this place. Bing bong. The air here reeks of sulfur and brimstone. On the floor of this chamber, a pentagram traced in salt surrounds an ornate sarcophagus, its lid covered with figurines of prancing frog-like humanoids.
Okay, so they gather this visual information in return, one would assume. They tell us all of that, and I look at the crew and I say, oh, Jewel can tame the frog. Does anybody have a jewel?
We gotta have some jewels, right?
We have gemstones, I think. I don't have iron. I think Lombard is the inventory master.
Yeah. Who's got our treasure
Lombard.
hoard?
Jeez, I
Do we
believe
have
we
any
have.
jewels?
Yes, we do have some jewels. What exactly they are? It's a good question. I did an awful job of being succinct about it. Let me see what I've got here. Yeah, we found 30 gems worth 50 gold apiece in an urn. So it wasn't even specific gems there. It was just generic gems.
That'll do, donkey.
That's what we got from Rosna Z.
I volunteer Casmir as tribute. Actually, we should all go in there. There's a Tomb of the Nine Gods that way. Can we all climb through this?
Yeah, you could crawl through it single file.
You guys want to go in that tomb?
Did you want to bring anybody with you, like the Red Wizards or the guards, or do you want them to kind of just stand guard where they are?
I think the crew can handle it. I'm gonna bring the mites with me.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Just a word of warning, do not go into any of those vats. It will not be a good time.
Okay, guys.
Okay. Now, you are able to move throughout this room, but if you move into the circle, please say so and do not move elsewhere.
Is there anything in the room
Let me
besides the pentagram, like anything written anywhere? Or does my my passive investigation of 21 turn up anything?
Yeah, give me a second here. Let me see.
As if not, Casmir's just gonna walk in.
This pentagram is just made of salt. It is just kind of loose salt. Again, the lid of the sarcophagus is covered in figurines with prancing frog-like humanoids, similar to what one would call a grung. In fact, one of them even looks somewhat familiar. And with that, actually, Casmir, Wongo, you should kick that salt and see what happens. Do it.
If you say so.
Do it!
Or
So I guess I kick the salt.
You sure do. Okay.
Yeah? Oh.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Nice.
So what happens? Where does this creature come from?
This creature was invisible and waiting for somebody to either come into the circle or disturb the circle in any way, shape, or form. This was an invisible gray slod that was pacing around the circle.
Ooh.
You happened to catch him.
Slod.
You happened to catch him real close to y'all, unfortunately, on his trek. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna roll his initiative. Make sure everybody else does too. Everybody rolls initiative here.
sure.
Now he's visible, right? Everyone can see him?
He should be. He should be on the token layer.
Oh yeah, I can physically see him myself, but it's
Yeah.
oh,
He's
now,
no longer invisible because he's gonna attack you now.
if we didn't disturb that'll go in, was he just gonna keep walking around until someone did?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The two
Since
that I
it's-
just rolled is Serpentine.
Since it's too late to reverse that now, I'll go ahead and let you know. Yeah, he was just gonna wait for y'all to do something about it. Okay. I need to roll Lombards. I'm sorry.
Well, we did something about it, so...
You sure did. Wongo told you to, and you did it. Good job. All right, Mirren, what is your dex? Destiny?
I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
13.
13? Okay, I actually go before you.
Right. All right.
Let me actually sort this by
Alright,
decimal
alright,
first.
alright.
Okay, and then we'll do this. There we go. Okay. So with that...
Did you add my mites to the turn order?
no, I
Then
did
he
not.
messed it. They got a 2.
They got a 2.
A 2.
Where are the mites? There they are.
They are
Yeah, I see them.
between
the
me and
keyhole.
Casmir.
Okay. All right. In that case, it is, okay. Before we start, do we want to take a second break? It is
Yeah, we better.
It is 11:02.
That is
so,
a good idea.
All right, we ran a little bit over in the past one, so this one's only going to be 8 minutes. So everybody be quick, and we'll be back at the 10th minute of the hour. All right, everybody, see you real soon. We are Cats Meow.